So here's problem number 25 from section 8.1. And the idea is, again, what we're going to try to do is try to visualize what the sequence looks like. And we'd like to try to do this in sequence mode on the calculator. So let me bring up my calculator. And for the short time, I'm going to get rid of big screen. Oh, please. I don't like the way you try to maximize. I don't like it when it tries to maximize that way. Let's try this. If I just go over. No. There we go. Look at that. And then I'll go big screen. And there we go. That'll be good enough, won't it? Yeah. All right. So let's make sure I'm in the right mode. I want to be in sequence mode. And now let's go to the y equals menu, which is now our U, V, and W menu. Yes?
Do you need to specify a dot, or does it not matter for sequence mode? Specify the connected or dot?
Yeah, I should have changed it to dot.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go back and get it. All right. So what do we need to fill in? Well, what is U min? Well, what is the lowest value of n, or the lowest subscript that we're going to use for this sequence? Looks like 1, so it looks like it's set appropriately. What's U sub n? Well, our U sub n is going to be our definition of the nth term. And so let's go ahead and put that in. It's going to be -1 to the power of n. So I got that part done. Let me hit the right arrow to go back to the normal definition. And then I got a fraction there, so I'm going to go fraction mode. Alpha, and let's make a fraction. And that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, you got to put the time. I really don't like that choice, but I think I can salvage it from here. I'm going to put the n in the bottom. I'll go back up to the top, and I'll multiply the top by the quantity 2 n plus 1. And I'll need to close that parenthesis. So do I have all the elements? 2n plus 1 over here, with an n in the bottom, and then as an additional multiplier, I've got that -1 to the nth power. So I expect that this sequence is going to alternate back and forth between positive and negative numbers. That's what I expect. All right? And let's do what Emily suggested. Let's go and put this in dot mode. When I design my own calculator for touch screens, I'm just going to go boop, and it'll just work. All right. So let's try the standard window. Let's see what it looks like. Oops. Zoom standard. Oh, that doesn't give us much insight. Should we adjust our windows a little bit?
Yeah.
We don't need to see negatives. So let's say we're going to have an x-min of 0. And let's have an x-max of what? 20? And what do we think about the y values? What do you think about the values coming out of this sequence?
0 to...
Well, I know that some of these sequence values are going to be negative. So I don't think I want. I think I want to have some negative some negatives on the y value in the y direction and some positive.
-5.
Want to go -5? -5 to +5? Let's see what that looks like. Oops. I think I need to do one more thing. I need to say that my n max is going to go up to 20. How's that? All right. Huzzah. So there's the graph of it. We okay with that? Is there anything else that's asked of us for this problem besides graphing it? Nope, just draw the graph. I think we got it. So it's bopping back and forth. It's bopping back and forth. And it looks like it gets into a pretty steady pattern between, I don't know, what is the value of this dot here? How can we find that easily?
Trace.
Trace it? Okay, so let me go trace, and I'll pop over a bit. My little spaceship moves along.
It's 18.
Okay,
Oh, that
35/17, 37/18. You know what I think that number's honing in on? Up at the top? I think these are honing in about +2. The ones down here? About -2, I think. But that's a discussion for the last part of our lecture. Any more questions about problem number 25? Okay. Hearing none, let me